What are zombie debts, and how do you defeat them when they reappear? Imagine hearing from a debt collector about a debt you thought was long gone. It feels like a nightmare, but it happens more often than you think. Today, we're talking about zombie debts, those old debts that refuse to stay dead. These are debts that collectors try to chase even though you're no longer legally responsible for them. They often have passed the legal time limit for collection, been wiped out in bankruptcy, or settled. Yet, collectors might still contact you, report these debts on your credit report, or demand payment. This can cause confusion, stress, and hurt your credit score. Zombie debts usually fall into a few categories. First, there are time-barred debts. These are debts past the legal limit for the creditor to sue you for repayment. The limit varies by state but is typically between 3 and 6 years. Then, there are debts that have been discharged through bankruptcy, meaning they are legally wiped out. Some debts have been settled, meaning you've paid part of what you owed, but the collector still tries to collect the remaining balance. Sometimes, debts that have fallen off your credit report reappear because collectors or credit bureaus make mistakes or update their records. Lastly, some zombie debts might not even belong to you, possibly due to identity theft or mistaken identity. Many people make mistakes when dealing with these old debts. Ignoring collection calls or letters can lead to more harassment or inaccurate credit reports. Making partial payments or acknowledging a debt without verifying it can restart the clock on the debt's legal validity. For example, paying even a small amount can sometimes reset the statute of limitations, making it easier for collectors to sue you later. Failing to ask for written proof of the debt is another common mistake. Under laws like the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, you have the right to request validation of any debt within 30 days of first contact. If the debt is inaccurate, already paid, or discharged in bankruptcy, you must dispute it. Not doing so can allow the debt to stay on your record or be collected unlawfully. To fight zombie debts when they come back, start by requesting debt validation in writing. Ask the collector to prove the debt is yours, that they have the right to collect it, and provide details like the original creditor and the amount owed. Do this within 30 days of their first contact. Next, check whether the debt is time-barred. If it is, you cannot be sued to pay it, though collectors might still try to contact you. Do not make any payments or admit responsibility unless you are sure the debt is valid. Paying or acknowledging it can restart the statute of limitations or reset the credit reporting clock. If the debt is not yours, was discharged, or has been paid, dispute it with the credit bureaus and the collector. Keep records of all your communications and disputes. Knowing your rights under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act is key. Debt collectors cannot lie, mislead, or use deceptive tactics. They cannot threaten legal action they cannot take or falsely claim to be attorneys. Regularly review your credit reports from agencies like Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Look for zombie debts and dispute any errors or debts that are no longer valid. If a collector continues to harass you or if they sue you unlawfully, consider consulting a consumer rights attorney. They can help you understand your options and protect you from illegal collection tactics. Avoiding these common mistakes, ignoring the debt, making payments without verification, or failing to dispute inaccuracies can keep zombie debts from causing further harm. Staying informed and proactive is the best way to prevent these debts from coming back to life and affecting your financial health.